What do you do, beautiful people? Your girl Poet. I swear, I feel like I am freaking melting right now. It is so hot. Happy Tuesday to you and yours. Let's get right into your Just Curious report. Man, I don't know what to say about George Zimmerman as he sits on trial for the murder of Trayvon Martin. Outside of the fact that you must really feel confident in the fact that you're not going to jail if you sleep during court proceedings and you know that it's being streamed live everywhere in the world. Like, you seriously do not give sugar honey iced tea at all. I cannot wait for them to find you guilty and send you to jail for the rest of your life, you low life. Okay, breathe, Poet, breathe. In other news, Chris Brown scored a victory twice. One being, ma'am, lady, Miss Gaines, that said he pushed you to your knees and you hurt yourself and you had to cast on the wrong foot. How about there's video of you walking on the same legs that you supposedly said were so hurt you couldn't walk, and being drugged out of the club by security because you were that drunk? And is it true that you really hurt yourself stumbling down the stairs because you had one drink too many? I believe so. In other Chris Brown news, you remember when he got into that hit and run? Well, the chick is claiming that she could not get in touch with him and that basically he gave her fake information. The LA County Sheriff's Department decided that they were going to charge Chris Brown with a hit and run. Chris Brown took to Twitter to ask why, when, I even have the pictures of him outside of the car with the woman who he had the hit and run with. Is it a hit and run if you sit there and exchange information? I don't think so. I'm really starting to believe that people at TMZ and other places are really, really coming for Chris Brown. Because here's another case of when he didn't do anything, but people were blasting it as if he did. Remember the taglines for the things that you read today said that he had abused another woman when it came to the woman falling in the club? And in this case, a hit and run when he didn't hit and run at all? Breezy, stay up, because sometimes it just be difficult for a mofo. Let's talk about Kenya Moore of Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know she got evicted from her Georgia mansion, but I'm hearing rumors that the case is nothing more than a divorced couple bickering, and Kenya Moore fell into the middle of it. Turns out her landlord was trying to take her ex-husband back to court for more spousal and child support. The husband was fighting it because, well, you're renting to Kenya Moore and you're getting all that money every month, so I know that you got money. Maybe Kenya Moore isn't such a liar after all. Shout out to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who sent fake baby pictures to their friends and family to see who would leak their photos. Lo and behold, TMZ got a copy of the picture that they sent to their alleged friends. See, you can't trust any damn body because that shit's not cool. Oops, sorry about that cuss word, family. But I think KK was very smart, and now you know what to do and what not to do. Scottie Pippen, you remember, he busted out the teeth of the dude, the fan at Nubo. Well, turns out that the guy spit at him. The spit landed on Scottie Pippen's daughter, and he called Scottie Pippen a nigga. And witnesses at the restaurant where all of this went down claimed that the guy was drunk, overly aggressive, and kept messing with Scottie Pippen all night long. So I say, you spit at me, damn Skippy, I would do the same to you. I would bust you up a little bit. Not mad at that. Remember the guys that were standing in line for the new LeBron James sneakers in Atlanta, and the guy tried to rob somebody and he got shot and killed? Well, I'm hearing a guy that shot a would-be robber or thief or stick-up boy not being charged with anything. I don't know if I could be in a line, get out, shoot somebody, and get back in line. I'm just going to say this and leave it as is. It's funny how people can get in line at 5:30 in the morning for a pair of sneakers and pay $180 for them, but people would be complaining about waiting on the bus stop to get to work or to go to a job interview. Priorities, people. That's all I'm going to say. Maurice Jones-Drew caught a break. You remember he was in Florida and he got in trouble and was going to be charged with battery for beating up the security guard at a club? Well, ain't gonna happen. Turns out there wasn't enough evidence to even charge him with anything. That boy gets away with a lot more than a little bit. And as we wait on the release of Jay-Z's new album, first, kudos to Sean Carter. He did a scavenger hunt in NYC, and that's how people found out what the track listing was for Magna Carta, Holy Grail. Now it's lyrics on the album that are questioning if Beyonce cheated on him. What is it? Fool me twice, that's my bad, I can't even blame her for that. No, wait, let me start this lyric over. Keep cheating on me, what I do, I took her back. Fool me twice, I had to remember this, so you gotta bear with me. That's my bad, I can't even blame her for that. Beyonce cheating on Hov? I don't know. That could be the case or maybe not the case at all, but it would be very interesting if that is indeed the truth. But remember, they said he broke up with Blue Cantrell because she was cheating. I ain't want to gossip. You ain't heard nothing from me. I want to say that this post here is dedicated to none other than Michael Jackson. Yep, today is the anniversary of his death. Still can't believe that he is gone and that people are still, well, suing him for multiple things. I know he in his grave chilling like, I'm glad I pieced out that joint. Well, maybe not to that extent, but still. I'm your girl Poet. That's your Just Curious report. Make sure that you go to poettaylor.com and support me on Instagram, PoChains. And just a reminder, if you don't know, the Supreme Court voted 5-4 to abolish Section 4 of the Voter Rights Act, which basically says that going forward, when states want to do tricky maneuvers so that minorities and certain people of color want to come out and vote, and they can just switch the game up real quick and then make it real difficult for you, now they don't have to go through the federal process of having that reviewed by the federal government. You smell the shenanigans from all the way over there, right? I know you do. Peep more of that, plus everything else you need to know. You know I believe in entertainment. PoetTaylor.com. Shout out to the Hip Hop Matrix Show, the Plum Dandy, and all them good people for supporting me and sponsoring me. This has been long enough. I'll holla.